Why were the battle droids in Star Wars so chatty? After all, when we first see them in The Phantom Menace, and I guess even the Attack of the Clones, these B1 battle droids resemble the cold and calculating sort of killing machines that you'd expect a ruthless Trade Federation to deploy in their dastardly schemes. Then later in Revenge of the Sith and the Clone Wars TV show, these droids seem to have developed a more unique and sassy personality, regularly providing their own running commentary of events and backchatting their superiors. So what happened to turn these relatively fearsome battle droids into a bunch of clankers who serve as nothing more than cannon fodder and comic relief? Well, it all goes back to the Battle of Naboo, with that amazing scene where the battle droids unpack themselves and fall into formation, ready to crush the resistance of the hapless Gungans. And this battle goes incredibly well for the Trade Federation's droid army, with them rounding up the defeated Gungans, until, high above the planet, Anakin destroys the Lucas Hulk-class battleship controlling the droid army below, deactivating all Trade Federation forces as a result. And here lay the problem with these early battle droid forces. They were simply too reliant on vulnerable command structures, and once these structures were destroyed, the battle droids, left without instruction, simply shut down. So in a bid to increase the combat effectiveness of their forces following this defeat, the Trade Federation had many first-generation B1 battle droids retrofitted with cognitive modules that allowed for independent thought, thus preventing further remote shutdowns. These new upgrades also allowed the Trade Federation, and later the Confederacy of Independent Systems, to upload new programming into their droids, which was especially handy due to the Separatist warships often being relatively light when it came to organic crew members. And this new programming enabled the battle droids to make up the numbers and serve as pilots, gunners, and a whole host of other roles. The programming of these battle droids was still limited, however, and while sure these upgrades did allow the droids to perform more specialized tasks, that doesn't mean they were any good at them. The incompetency of these B1s was only compounded by a lack of maintenance being conducted on these droids, partially due to the sheer number of them making this a logistical and financial headache for the miserly Trade Federation, but also because the diagnostic and memory defragmentation routines that were required as part of this maintenance had a nasty habit of erasing the new speciality training and roles programmed into the battle droid. The lack of maintenance led to these droids often suffering system errors and data corruption, resulting in shutdowns or other behavioral anomalies. To the annoyance of Separatist commanders, these B1 battle droids often became chatty, offering running commentaries on their current situations as their modules struggled to process data overflows.
Oh shoot, I'm not the commander. He's the commander.
Additionally, the Republic frequently deployed viruses into Confederate systems, resulting in droids that were misprogrammed and malfunctioning, leading to chaotic battles such as the one at Agamar, where droidicas and super battle droids turned on each other, whilst nearby clones watched on and jeered. Republic slicers also often manipulated the code directing the Separatists' automated droid foundries and factories, resulting in faulty targeting sensors, parts that were either too small or too large, and components that would wear out quicker. Really, the only thing these chatty clankers had going for them was that there were a lot more of them, meaning they were capable of overwhelming the vastly more disciplined clone troopers. I'm not gonna lie though, I do love the B1 battle droids, even if their faulty programming does make them a bunch of big metal idiots. And I'm also eagerly awaiting their reappearance in Season 3 of The Mandalorian. What are your favourite droids in Star Wars? Let me know in the comments down below, and make sure to subscribe for more lore. Thanks for watching, catch you next time.